Chicago, Albany Park, smoke in the street, SUVs boxed in, and a peaceful crowd is literally pounding on federal vehicles. Meanwhile, Portland turned the riot kit into a party city aisle. And over all this, Barack Obama warning about authoritarianism while praising activists overseas. Let's switch. Let's stitch the weekend together, rather. I'm a lawyer. You should know better.
Shit. Move!
Thank you, Donald. Everyone see a quantum here. Go back to fucking Texas.
I mean, what did you expect?
Okay, the police is coming out.
Oh no. I know. I just feel like I know the smoke travels, but she wasn't that close. Could just be me though. I ain't never had to deal with no tear gas. That's not a vigorous protest. Now, when you block a DHS vehicle and then strike it, you're not singing Kumbaya at all. You're committing crimes. Agents deploy gas to break a blockade because, shocker, cars can't drive through human walls. If this looked like laser tag last week, tonight is bumper cars with felonies. And while vehicles are getting swarmed, the media class is getting the concerned mom routine thrown at them.
Why would I do that? I'm allowed to be here.
Then stop crying like a bitch.
You don't have the right to assault me if I'm here.
What? Assault?
Yeah, blaring sirens right here is assault. Yeah, but this is fine. I don't want to go home. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
The music choices. It's going to be a soundtrack today. I'm going to just say that. Oh, man, but let me translate that. Go home. Basically, she's saying, I'm about to escalate, so if you film it, that's on you. That safety warning is never for everyone, just for the one camera they can't control. Now, zoom out. If this were a serious movement, you see message discipline. Instead,
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is.
Democratic Republic of Hungary. Indeed, is the United States.
I see him. You with me, sir? Carl? You're utterly amazing.
Cows against Trump.
cows against Trump. Move.
Happy dance.
Beautiful.
Thank you, I appreciate it. The anti-inflatable.
Oh, do you hear that? We're the anti-inflatable. Anti-inflatable?
Well, that cow got a strong neck.
No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
Man, what do they think they're accomplishing with this? Who's the guy in the middle supposed to be? Jack Sparrow or something? Or a girl? Or I don't know. I guess costumes are a tactic. Hot identities, softened optics, bait-friendly headlines, joyful dissenters. Yeah, until the projectiles start flying and tear gas arrives, then every dinosaur becomes a victim in the press release. And Portland said, "Hey, hold my phone."
This is how we do it. It's about to
Go down.
It's
About to go down. Pump, 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 pump it up. Hey. Do it, make us harder, manner. Oh my gosh, man, y'all gotta admit the left. You know, they got some good, you know, they got a good soundtrack. I'm just saying. Portland never misses a theme night. The script is simple. Look harmless, push lines, the enforcement to act, calm brutality, harvest clicks. Now, overlay that with the message from the top. The Obama Foundation posted this right as American cities are dealing with street-level chaos.
Like many of you, I've become increasingly concerned about the rising wave of authoritarianism sweeping the globe. We're seeing politicians target civil society, undermine freedom of the press, weaponize the justice system. And no one is being spared. Even countries that thought they were immune from wholesale assaults on democracy now understand we're all part of this struggle. That's an enormous challenge, but it also means we can learn from each other. I recently sat down with 3 leaders who are part of the Obama Foundation's alumni network to discuss their work in Hungary and Poland, 2 countries on the leading edge of confronting autocracy. People like Stefania, Sandor, and Susanna, they give me hope. And it's why a big part of our mission here at the Foundation is to connect, inspire, and empower leaders like them. All 3 of you have been fighting the good fight and rising up in the face of significant challenges to try to strengthen democracy. And so you're setting an example for all of us in the United States, here in the UK.
Democracy is something to be practiced regularly. We need people to be engaged and to be empowered for them to feel the ownership of the country, that it's theirs,
Right.
and not to give it away to someone.
Now, I want you to notice the framing. Authoritarianism is the threat, and the heroes are NGO activist networks, often aligned against border controls in Europe. So when U.S. agencies actually enforce law here, it casts as a democracy problem, not a sovereignty solution. Let's bring in the other, the one that treats immigrations like law, like it's law. I'm gonna just say it like that.
These people hate Trump more than they care about their community, obviously. If I was elected mayor or governor and I got federal law enforcement officers in my city to take public safety threat illegal aliens out of my neighborhoods, hey, I'm shoulder to shoulder with you. But again, I think the hatred for Trump and this administration and the political, look, what we're doing every day is showing exactly what happened the last 4 years. When they said it was a secure border and we're deporting 500,000 people and 1.6 million left on their own, what happened to that secure border the last 4 years? You said no one was coming. Yeah. And every day we arrest these criminals and find out these criminals were released under the Biden administration. And Biden administration stood on stage saying every one of these people are vetted. We're showing the last 4 years they lied to the American people. They don't like that. Plus we're ruining their end game. Their end game was this, which no one talks about. Yeah. Why did they release millions of people in the United States rather than detaining them? The federal law says you come across the border without proper documentation, you shall be detained. That's what the statute says. Not maybe, not think about it, not give it to an NGO and put them in a hotel $500 a night. Right. The Biden administration released millions of people. At the same time, they had thousands of empty ICE beds at about $130 a night, sitting empty, already paid for. Why didn't they use those beds rather than give them to an NGO and put them in a hotel $500 a night, 3 meals a day, free medical care? And that's about 4 months work authorization, which is the real reason they came here. Why did they do that? Why did they not detain them? Well, I'll tell you why not. Because they're playing the long game. If you're in detention, and I explained this a few minutes ago, you get a hearing within, I think right now it's like 38 to 40 days. 9 out of 10 they're going to lose, and they're going to go home. That's not what they want. If you release them on the non-detained docket to an NGO, their hearings are years out.
Right.
And what happens? Maybe another Democratic administration.
Yes.
Now they can award amnesty. Remember, Biden overturned the Trump census rule. Millions of people will be counted in the next census. These sanctuary cities. What does that mean? More seats in the House for the Dems. We're ruining their long-term plan. And people say, that's racist. That's called the replacement theory. Call it what you want. It is what it is. I'm not a racist, but there has to be a reason you release millions of people on the non-detained docket rather than having them on the detained docket and have a hearing within a month and a half. Why not get due process as quick as you can? They didn't want due process. They wanted these people to stay here until the next administration came in and gave a massive amnesty.
Homan's point. Detention, fast hearing, removal if you lose. Mass release, years on the docket, de facto stays until the next fix. Meanwhile, non-citizens counted in, how you even say that? What's the word they use? Apportionment. There you go. Means political power shifts even when a single vote is cast. You can disagree with his prescription, but at least acknowledge the incentive math. Weekend summary, though. Street theater up front. Policyman. Look, I don't care if you were a Cookie Monster or a Kelvar vest, all right? If you hit federal cause, that's a crime. If you redefine enforcement as authoritarianism, don't be shocked when the voters read it as we don't do borders. If you made it to the end of this video, I want you to put, what are you talking about, Barry? Yeah, we're going to make a whole sentence out of this. Or, yeah, I don't know. That's the best I got right now. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You could be saving their life. Peace.